This is Hellbilly with Rockstars Lead Radio, and I'm talking to the band Revelator. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. We're doing good.
All awesome.
Rock on. Everybody's doing really good tonight. Thanks.
Can you introduce yourself individually and what you do in the band?
I'm Charlie Becker. I play bass and sing backup.
All right.
I'm Pete Contreras. I play guitar.
I'm Misty Barger, and I'm the lead vocalist.
So, where are y'all based out of?
Well, we practice in Mount Washington, but Missy lives in Trenton, Pete lives in Kentucky, and I live in Mason. And Perry lives in, Randy's in Blanchester, so we...
Cincinnati.
Mount Washington.
Yeah.
All right. So, how long have y'all been a band?
Well, we've been Revelator for about 2.5 years, but Missy's only been with us since
my 1 year anniversary is next week.
Yeah.
Or something like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So, how did y'all come up with the name Revelator?
Oh, and Pete too. I'm sorry, Pete just came.
Yeah, I'm the newest addition. I've been with the band about 3 months.
Oh, 3 months?
Yeah.
Randy came up with it. I don't know.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, the other guitar player came up with it.
All right. So, how did y'all come about and form Revelator?
Well, I had played with Randy on and off for years. So he was jamming with Perry and the other singer Heath. And they kept calling me, wanting to come out and play with them. I'm like, well, I already play in Shattered Darkness. I don't want to. I don't want to. And Randy just kept calling and was persistent. I said, all right, so I'll come over and jam, and I'm still here.
So, like, as far as since y'all been together, what has changed and how have you evolved as a band?
Well, when we changed singers, it was like a totally different band. You know?
Everything changed.
Yeah, everything changed, and just like from night and day. It's like we went from mediocre to up here.
Yeah.
And we want to get up here.
Yeah. So, what's y'all's musical influences as a band and as an individual musician? What's y'all's musical influences?
Well, my musical influences, what made me want to play was seeing Kiss in 1979.
Oh, wow.
I was 10 years old, and I was like, I want to do that.
Right.
Mine are pretty much strictly blues, rock, and metal. I mean, straightforward progression from blues to rock to metal. Right. That's kind of how I grew up. I grew up on blues and rock, and then transformed into metal, and metal stuck with me, and that's kind of what I've been playing. Charlie and I used to play in another band called Shadow Darkness.
Yeah.
I still do.
Right. Charlie still does, but I don't anymore. But we're now in Revelator, and it's working pretty good.
Right.
But primarily it's metal that drives the band.
All right, cool. How about your influences as a singer?
My influences as a singer, Janice is my woman all time. Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner, all those, old soul women, that really sing from the heart. Metal is relatively new to me. I mean, I knew who Metallica was and Megadeth when I was growing up, but I'm so eclectic. It's just, I have a lot of influence from a lot of different genres, so.
All right. So what's y'all's songwriting processes like? Is it individual or as a group effort?
Well, the way we've been doing it lately is I'll be playing something and Missy will start singing and she'll be like, remember that. And next thing you know, then Pete will come up with something that goes with it, and then I'll come up with something else, and then Randy will throw something out, or the drummer will be like, here, try this. And we pretty much all work, now we all work together. It used to be one guy wrote all the stuff, but there's been some changes, and now we all work together, and our new stuff is going to be off the hook. It's going to be way different than what we did.
It's definitely a collaborative effort. We all have input, and we say what we like and we say what we don't like.
Right.
And
we believe that everybody should have their equal input, not just one person writing everything.
Right. So as far as lyrics, who writes the lyrics?
Missy writes.
Missy. So how do you come about writing your lyrics and so forth?
Maybe sometimes emotional. Usually I have to be like pissed off or I don't know, something, and then sometimes it's just I'll be sitting there and I'll make an idea will come and I'll just start with a melody and just like stuff will just start flowing. But it's like
The Sinner's Prayer.
That was a gift from God. That was straight from God. It was in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
Right.
And she's like, Randy, play that acoustic thing again, and she starts singing it, and he's like, wow, that's it.
Right.
And it turned into our newest song.
Right.
Yeah, we have to give props to Randy Daniels and Perry Smith.
He's running sound right now. That's why he's not here.
Randy's our other guitar player, and Perry's our drummer.
Oh, okay.
They can't be here right now, but
Perry's running sound, and Randy had to go home.
All right, that's cool. So, like, as far as like, is there any song that you got that y'all wrote that maybe have special more meaning to other songs, or what that's you feel closer to?
To each individual, I mean, I'm sure we have our own personal favorites.
Yeah.
I like Sick, which we didn't get to do tonight, just because it's just so in your face and kick ass. It's just a very driving song. And Sinner's Prayer is something that, like I said, that was just about my spirituality and my walk with the Lord. I don't know if you asked what Revelator stood for. I don't know if that was.
Well, I asked who came up with the name and what it means.
That was Randy. Revelator stands for. It means one who reveals, especially the will of God.
Okay.
And which should be for a Christian metal band, but I like it because I am so spiritual, and it really fits. And just I don't know, I just came across and just came out of me. So.
Oh, okay. So is there a song that you might have more personal meaning to you, or you feel closer to that y'all got?
Everybody likes games.
Well, yeah, I like games, but actually, Hey What, one of our other new song that's not on the CD,
Yeah.
There was a lot of Facebook drama going on with other bands and this and that, and that's pretty much what that song is about.
Now, is there any other musician or a band that you would like to work with in the studio or share the stage with later on?
We want to play with anybody and everybody that wants to play.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I second that. I mean, there isn't any specific band that we want to single out that play with. Any band that fits our bill and that we kind of mesh
Anybody
with.
that'll let us play basically is what we
fit
want.
our bill. If we can cross genres and do some stuff like that, that would even be awesome. Also, I mean, we're looking to innovate and trying to change the scene for the local bands and stuff.
That's true. We don't really discriminate. I mean, we love to play, we love to rock, and it's just all good.
So awesome. So, like, what's around the corner for y'all right now? Like, after tonight, I mean,
Next weekend we're playing in Chicago, Bitch Fest for another internet radio station. We're going out there for, and then the weekend after that we're doing the Land of Illusion Haunted House opening night, Battle of the Bands
in Middletown, Ohio.
In Middletown, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that we're going to take a break and finish writing our new album.
We do have the 9th too with building number 1.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, are y'all planning to go into the studio and work on some more new songs anytime soon, or?
Well, we've got our own recording stuff now, and we're going to start trying to do our own stuff. If we can't quite get it, we'll go to a studio, but we're going to try to do it ourselves.
Right. Okay. So, like, what would you rather be doing in the studio or playing on the stage?
Live.
Live. It's awesome.
I'm ready to play. I love playing live and being in front of the fans and stuff, but it's more for me to write, I think. Just because I'm constantly, my brain does not stop ever. I have ADHD.
Trust me, her brain don't stop. She does. She's got adult attention deficit.
I never sleep. I'm just whatever.
Right. So, what's y'all's, like, favorite thing about playing live? I mean, besides, you mentioned about that.
I just like to see people getting into it, especially when they start singing our songs back to us. That's what that's what does it for me. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So what as you feel like is your biggest challenges to overcome as an artist, musician, or being in a band, period?
Just trying to keep everybody on the same page and not kill each other.
Right.
Keeping them happy.
Yeah, really. I mean, my biggest challenge personally is getting the bands out to shows. Support your local music. Get out and see a show.
Stay. When you
and
go
stay.
to a show, stay
when you come out to the show, don't just leave. Come out and stay and party with us and rock the scene with us.
Granted, I don't get out to a whole lot of shows because I work a lot.
Right.
But I try to get out, when I can. But if I do, I'll stay and watch all the bands, not just one that I know. I want to see everybody.
Right.
And that's what we need to try to get everybody to do is stay and watch everybody's band, and then because they might like them if they listen to them.
Right. What about you? Any challenges? Like being a singer or?
Being a singer.
Being in a band.
Monitor problems, asthmatic bronchitis, laryngitis, let's see, drama. And then since I have SOAR also, it's not just Revelator drama, there's other band drama. And then
it kind of intertwines with SOAR Revelator drama.
SOAR is Sisters of Rock Entertainment, which is Missy and her sister who started the promotion company, the production company.
Right. So, did you all ever grow, like when you all was growing up, when you was younger? How long have you been playing bass anyway?
I've been playing bass since about 1992. Oh, really? I started playing guitar when I was 15, and then just getting in bands, we never could find a bass player. So I said, screw it, I'll play. Right. And I've been playing bass ever since.
So when you all was growing up, whatever, did you ever picture yourself being in a band or a musician and all that?
Yeah, I know Missy always sung. She's always sung.
Yeah, my mom said like the first song she ever heard me singing was Some Kind of Wonderful, and I was standing in the back of her convertible while she was driving through town in Hamilton. But
how old was you?
3.
3?
My first concert was Elvis, and yeah, I saw the Rolling Stones like 3 times, and like Michael Jackson. And I like to brag because not a lot of people can say that they saw the Rolling Stones, Michael Jackson, and Elvis. So,
I haven't.
But I know, right?
So, like, as far as like when you're singing and all that, do you do anything kind of prep work or anything before you get on stage? Some kind of something to keep your vocals.
No. Lately, I've noticed that if I do something warm before, like or in the morning, no dairy at all because it coats your throat. I try to stay away from syrups and stuff like that. Warm, like coffee. I started drinking coffee. I can't stand it, but just because it helps to loosen everything up, apparently. Yeah. And then something cold the next 2 days or something. So, like ice water. So, hey, yeah, that's what I do now.
So, like, as far as y'all been musicians for a long time now, is there any advice you could give them younger musicians now, just getting started, or any bands, the younger bands? Any advice?
Just try to get along with each other. Just try not to have drama. Everybody work together, and we can bring this scene back.
Right.
Like it used to be in the late '80s.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you got to be able to mesh as a person with the other bandmate, not just the music. The music is important, but if you don't,
it's got to be family.
Right.
It's got to be like family. It can't, because if you treat it like business, there's going to be problems.
Right.
It's so funny. They're all like peace and love, and I'm saying this, you know, if you guys are coming out onto the scene, don't play for free. Don't undersell the other bands and stuff like that. We need to get our money back.
Right.
It's all going to the bar owners, and they're ripping people off with $20 bar tabs, how you're getting paid, and don't do that, man. Don't play for free. We work too hard to do this.
What all sites can people find Revelator at? What all sites?
Reverb Nation, it's Revelator 2011 at Reverb Nation, and then at Facebook it's just Revelator.
Yeah.
And we got RevelatorRocks.com, which is kind of in the process of going to be, you know, remade, but it's RevelatorRocks.com. But if you really, you know, if you want to listen to, you know, if anybody out there listening to this wants to listen to some of our music, go to Reverb Nation Revelator 2011. There's 4 songs off our CD on there.
All right, cool. So talking about like Facebook and stuff like that, Reverb Nation, like social media, the pros and cons, because I always have to ask this, you know, like for, you know, people like bands have been around for a while, the musicians, sometimes, you know, I have to ask what's the pros and cons of social media, like Facebook, MySpace, and stuff like that. Like, what do you think does it help out a band or does it hurt a band?
Well, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. I think it's a good tool, but if you do it too much, then people stop paying attention to what you're doing.
Right.
It's good, and it's, you know, it's good, and it's because if you overdo it, people will just start ignoring it.
Right. So
But if you don't do it enough, nobody's gonna know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good thing and a bad thing, you know.
Yeah. So what about you?
The problem with Facebook is that it limits how many people you're reaching.
Right.
And they want you to pay to reach everybody, and that is the biggest downfall. So you still have to go on Craigslist and advertise, and you know, all the free, you know, media outlets you can use to get the information out there to people, so they know where to come and see you at.
Hey, what about you? Like pros and cons of social media, like Facebook and stuff like that.
I think it's important. Networking is a very important tool that people can use to connect with other musicians and other people.
Hell, that's how we met, Pete.
Yeah.
Through
You know?
Cincinnati area musicians page on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah, it's very important. It's definitely not underrated. You can't go wrong with social media as far as, especially with networking, because the more people you know, the more people you come in contact with, you know, the better off you are, I think.
You just can't overdo it, because people get burnt out on seeing it all the time.
Yeah.
Because if you overdo it, then it's like you're not even doing it at all, because people just quit paying attention.
Well, right now, can you, whatever, you know, you give out shout outs to certain people or anything that's going on, you know, right now, you know, if you want to give out any kind of shout outs or what's people could expect here in the next month or whatever. So
I just want to give a shout out to all the people that didn't believe in us. You know, screw you guys. We're still doing it, and we're not going to stop doing it.
Yeah.
We do it because we love to play.
Right.
I don't have any really specific shout outs, just a shout out to all the rock and metal fans out there. We love you.
Right.
Just all you local bands out there, keep doing what you're doing, and don't play for free, and support local music. Get to a show, get your ass off your couch, you potato, and get to a metal show.
Hell yes. That's why I always say get your ass out of the couch and go to a show. So really cool. So I just want to say thank you for your time. I got one more.
Thank you for coming out.
All right, no problem. Anytime to support the local scene. That's what everybody needs to do. You know, how much was?
I'm just glad we finally got to meet you in person.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you know, shocked. You know, I was like, really, you all rocked the stage today. So really kicked ass.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I got one more question. I'll let y'all go. What does music mean to you?
Music's my life.
Everything.
Everything.
Music is energy in my soul and my life.
Well, I've always been an angry person, so music is my release. If I didn't have music, I'd probably be in jail.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's why I play to release my frustration.
Right about now.
That's why I play metal, because I'm a pissed off motherfucker.
Yeah.
It goes beyond being a hobby. It's beyond hobby.
You gotta love doing it. You gotta love to do it.
Part of a way of life. You know, you have to be involved and mesh with the whole, you know, the whole energy coming out.
Right. Well, I just want to say thank you all again.
We are
Revelator.
Revelator, and you are listening to
Rockstars Glued.
.com.